It's Piggy. Piggy. Chicken. Ducky. Duck.
So my name's Rosamond Hannam. I'm a mum to Lola. Lola is 16 months and 2 weeks old, and at 4.5 weeks old we found out that she was severely to profoundly deaf. She failed the newborn hearing screening test in the hospital twice, and then she was sent for a much more detailed audiogram at the Royal Gwent Hospital, and we found out after that. We were all completely devastated with the diagnosis, obviously as any parent would be. You just want your child to be happy and healthy and, normal. When she was first diagnosed as deaf, really we probably grieved for about a week. My mum was at the hospital with me when she had her diagnosis, and we both, I can remember we were stood in the waiting room afterwards, kind of just a bit shell-shocked really, and just both in tears. And I can remember driving her home, dropping her off, and my dad came out to speak to me, and I was just like, I can't speak to you about it now, I need to go. We all cried, and I think there was probably a week of that, and then it was like, right, we need to pull ourselves together because we've got this little girl to look after and make sure that she has everything she needs. Being a mum of a deaf child is equally as amazing, but comes with all those additional extra issues to deal with and things to organise, and it's hard. It was very hard trying to put yourself out there it was a bit of a fact-finding mission because I didn't know anything about deafness. 90% of deaf children are born to families with no previous history of deafness. So for us it was a complete taboo, and we really had to almost network to try and get answers.
Give her a cat. Cat? Yeah, good girl.
So at the moment she's probably got about 20 to 30 signs that she does regularly. Her very first sign was dog. She signed it like this. It should be like this, but now it's developed to here. But I think that's because we have a dog and we used to reference the dog all the time. And it was amazing to see her sign that. The only help that we had, so we were offered from speech and language, was sign-along training, which consisted of 3 sessions at the Serenity Children's Hospital. So that was on offer from NHS. Otherwise, the other support that we had was from the National Deaf Children's Society, but we had to apply for family sign language lessons, which consisted of 10 hours of free tuition. It was amazing, and it's taught us a lot of the basic signs that really suit her age group. But moving forwards, we're very, very limited with what we know. For myself and my husband to learn to a level 3, along with having the exams, which would give us enough language to be able to communicate with her on a daily basis in a relatively fluent manner, would be in the region of £6,000. So I took it upon myself to say, right, we're going to raise this money because obviously we don't have £6,000 sat around, and we actually put on a concert last March. We actually raised £16,000, 10,000 of which we donated to charity, and we've kept the 6 then to put on sign language courses, which we're hoping we can open out to more families as well.
Teddy bear. It's Teddy bear. Good girl.